Shemai, croeso croeso I Uned 18, which is a continuation of the future tense of what we'll be doing, but not just looking at byddi I or byddi I, or bydda I, which is what I'll be doing. We've extended it into what we might be doing, which is bydden ni'n, and also byddi di. And as with all the verbs, well, not all of them, you've got some of those irregular ones, you've got to be careful for them. We've got ourselves another kind of grid of verbs. So you've got bydda I, byddi di, so I will be, you will be, bydd he or a plant, so she, he, the children in that example. Bydden ni, we will be. Byddwch chi, you will be, but it's like formal or lots of if you're talking to an individual, and also bydden nhw, they will be. And we've been able to put these into questions now, and also we're looking at reasons why we will be doing something as well. So because, achos, what we'll be doing, and for some reason the unit, the book, started looking at mae'n ddrwg gyda fi, ond I'm sorry, but, and we've got fydde I ddim ar gael, I won't be available. Fydde I ddim yn y cyfarfod, I won't be in the meeting. And fydde I ddim yn y dosbarth, I won't be in class. And that also formed part of our homework this week as well, which I'm going to read afterwards because I've already done it, because it's half term next week. And if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget. So I'm just going to do it because the homeworks are very kind of short. They're like 2 slides, but it's enough to get you back into the flow of the lessons, particularly on this version of the course where we're doing 4 hours of learning a week and we're flying through the units. We're already over halfway through, I think, or we're getting there anyway. On a page 150 at the moment, and the homework's only on page 200, I think. So flying through, but it's really good to know how to do, as I mentioned last week, the past, the roedd and the ro'n, rydden nhw, I think it's that. Now looking at the present tense, which is my, dwi'n hoffi, I like, and now we're looking at that future tense, but with those simple questions of ble, where, beth, what, you can go ble bydden nhw'n mynd ar wyliau, where will you be going on holiday, which makes a huge difference to confidence when wanting to speak the language elsewhere, is to know where to put those basic questions and put them into a tense that's actually understandable. So, beth fydden nhw'n wneud, what will you be doing? And it's just opened up the whole language. Doing these last 2 units, these last 2 weeks have really made the language far more accessible, to the extent that I was able to email my tutor my homework and do my homework without any English at all. Dim Saesneg. And also looking at like more of those reasons and answering, we've got bydde and fydde. Interestingly, the negative, I can't remember if I mentioned this week or whether it's only now, we've mentioned before in the videos about the double D, so dwi ddim, dydw I ddim, and things like that. Whereas now we've got our first one that hasn't got a double D. It's fydde I ddim yn. So you go na fydde, no I won't. Fydde I ddim yn mynd i'r shop. No, I won't be going to the shop. And it's still the future tense, but it's fydde I ddim, not dydde I ddim, as you might kind of assume it would be. So really, really like chuffed, for want of a better word, to know the past, the present and the future, feeling like the witches from the Hercules. And understanding conversations. So we've still done, we need to listen to different things, where a lot of these units now are bringing in past units. So or and e, so to and from. And what can you pick up from the shop, and a whole conversation here about what to get from the shop, and being able to actually understand it. My notes on my textbook are getting fewer and fewer because I already know what's being said, which is really cool. So I'm just writing notes on things that need kind of reaffirming. And I think this has been helped. I've been doing Duolingo now for over 30 days. So I've done a month of Duolingo. I've got a streak all the way through. I go up to level 5 and then go on to the next one. I know some people do level 1 on all the coins, and then go back to do level 2, whereas I'm just doing 1 to 5. So I'm up to past the castle at number 1, if you're familiar with Duolingo, and it's free. It's fantastic. And then on to my homework, because I'm quite proud of it, because I did come up with it with myself, only a little bit of assistance. But ysgrifennwch e-bost at y tutor ymddiheuro eich bod chi'n mynd i'r golli wers nesa. So write an email to your tutor apologising for missing the next lesson. Now, I'm not missing the next lesson. However, it's half term, so I'm not really there. But what I have said, and I was really pleased with this, because I said, mae'n ddrwg gyda fi, I'm sorry. Fydda I ddim yn dosbarth wythnos nesa. I will not be in class next week. Bydda I mynd i'r gwely achos dwi'n ddiog. Inside joke, I've said that I'm going to bed because I'm lazy. And it's because in one of our sessions, we had to go through a list of different things, and I called Sue lazy. I called Sue ddiog, and I'm sorry. Mae'n ddrwg gyda fi, Sue. Hefyd, byddwn ni'n mynd ar wyliau I Disneyland. Also, I'm going on holiday to Disneyland. Dwi'n gyffroes. I'm excited. Bydda i'n gwrando ar Robin Radio yn Disney with a wink emoji. So I said, I'm very excited. I will listen to Robin Radio at Disney, in Disneyland. And Robin Radio is one of our learning resources. And alas, I'm not going to Disneyland, which means that I may or may not listen to Robin Radio. He speaks very fast, really, really quickly. I might give it a go. So it's half term right now when you're going to see this, because it's probably on the Tuesday. So have a great week. It also means it's Pancake Day. Enjoy your crempogs, as they are in Welsh. And I'll be back. Well, there won't be a video next week. Well, it'll be at the end of next week or the week after. And I'm very excited because the next unit is looking at the word my, the. And in French, of course, you learn it quite quickly with the mon and the ma mère, mon père. But I realised that the reason that we don't see it so soon in Welsh is because it causes, I think, a mutation. More on that at the next instalment of Learn Welsh Pembrokeshire with Purist Radio with me, Tom Dyer, the early breakfast show presenter. 6 to 8 weekdays. Hwyl!